Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake Part 2 for the continuation of a game that was from my childhood, although at the time it was released for the Game Boy Color and it was known as Dragon Warrior 3, not Dragon Quest 3. And if you guys wonder why there's a difference between the name of Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior, it's actually to do with the region. Such as Japan calls it Dragon Quest, and in America it's known as Dragon Warrior. And I was used to seeing Dragon Warrior as I grew up. As you guys know, I've told you guys before that there was only ever 5 Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior games that were ever worth truly playing because it was the best ones. That is number 3, number 8, number 11, and then there's Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon is kind of like a spin-off game, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It was made for the Xbox 360, very excellent game, and it feels a lot like a Dragon Ball kind of feel. But at the same time, Dragon Quest VII, which I actually have never played it before, was released on the PlayStation 1, and recently they actually made a remastered version of Dragon Quest VII, which I've, like I said, never played 7 before, but I have played all the other ones. And Dragon Quest III is definitely one of the best memory, like nostalgic games ever made. And you guys definitely have to see this one as the first Dragon Quest game, because once we get into 8, 11, and Blue Dragon, pretty much like it's not going to be any of the Game Boy graphics anymore. And this one is, with it being a remake, obviously doesn't have very Game Boy graphics, but it still has like the chibis. And that's something you don't see in the other Dragon Quest games. They're all like full-grown adults and, very tall figures. Looks like a Final Fantasy kind of game. But yeah, in the last video we got introduced by doing some questionnaires to some spirit out in the middle of nowhere. Nothing about this game has changed from the Game Boy game. It was actually roughly about 98% pretty accurate on pretty much everything that happened in Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. So not much of anything has changed, but aside from that, what else did we do? We recruited a couple of characters. I tried to do as much as I possibly could to make them as best as possible, personality, stats, everything. And now we have gotten the Thief Key, which is one of the 3 main keys in the game, and now we're after the Magic Key. There are 8 chapters total in Dragon Quest walkthrough, and we are on chapter 2 as of right now, so we're going to the Kingdom of Romaria, which I actually already arrived there in the last video at the very end. I just haven't explored it. So that's pretty much what's going on. I pretty much don't have anything else to spoil for you guys, and I don't want to spoil anything, but the story only continues to get better and better. We are on the search for Ortega, our missing father, who was a great warrior at the time, who apparently fought something really big in the past. I don't know if they've already told you guys that in the last video, so I won't go into any further details about Ortega, because I don't remember quite clearly if they actually spoiled it or not. But yeah, Ortega is our father, and we're on the search for him. Aside from that, I'd like to thank you guys ahead of time for watching, following, subscribing to both my YouTube and Twitch channel to help me to grow. And for those who have been helping to financially support me on my Twitch or Ko-Fi page, thank you for that so much. I appreciate it. Alright, let's turn this off on the top right corner. Let's get in with Dragon Quest. Yes, indeed. And we are jumping right in. And this time, unlike last time, I'm actually wearing makeup today. Yeah, because last time I wasn't even wearing makeup. Oh, sorry. I have to make sure I always put that on my phone, so at least I know that if anything goes wrong, I will know. Alrighty. Yeah, we ring around the rosy. So you always want to have a cleric, a mage, and some kind of physical attacker. And it's always recommended, no matter what, that you should always have one mage, one cleric. Never any more or any less. And aside from that, that's pretty much it. We're in the kingdom of Romaria. That's actually where we're at right now. I don't have the ability to bring up the map, unfortunately, but I swore that there was. Aha, here we are. Yeah, we're in the kingdom of Romaria, and I have not explored this place yet, so we're gonna go and work our way around and see what kind of lovely things we can find here. Okay, so I know I came into the church, but did I explore the church? I got something called a restless heart. What is that? I've never even heard of this item before. It is a... oh, it's an accessory. And it gives extra defense. Well, we want to give it to the one that has the weakest defense. And honestly, I want to keep my cleric alive, so we'll give it to my cleric. Yes, and we shall equip it as the main accessory. Alrighty, you got anything else for me? We got a copy of the Eureka Moment. So the Eureka Moment, I have to look up these books because we don't want to use it. So Eureka Moment, DQ3. So Eureka Moment teaches you the personality. I got the book and I want to give it to the genius give the genius personality to my mage. The problem is when I use the book on her, it says it does nothing. Well, let's read it. Let's find out who is going to read it. Let me see. Genius. We're gonna give this one over to our mage. And let's see if it works on her. We'll use it on Sarah. Sarah thumbs through the pages of Eureka Moment. The crystal clear explanations unlock areas of the brain that Sarah never even knew she had. Well, that's just not good, because that means that she was airheaded. Sarah becomes a certifiable genius. Oh, that's good. Very good. I like that. Very nice. Alright. Well, let's definitely make sure we save on that one. But we'll save later. We should be fine right now. We're not going into combat right now, so we'll be fine. I wish I could rotate the map, because I really can't see what the heck I'm looking at. Aha, I can see what I'm looking at now. Uh-huh. You guys think I'm blind, but I can feel and see things that you can't. Including what you're not supposed to see. I'm just kidding. Alright, luck. Remember, I see what you guys see on screen, so if you guys can't see something, I can't see something. But I can feel things like my environment, and I just get a hint of something sometimes. Can the Archfiend truly be poised to take over the world? I have no idea. Who is the Archfiend? Hey, we got some leather armor. I don't know if anybody needs it. Leather armor, wayfarer, leather dress. Yeah, somebody can wear it. Okay, so who is going to wear the leather armor today? Well, it has 12 defense, it's a piece of junk. But, you know who needs it the most? Looks like I need it the most. Honestly, my defense is pretty bad. I'm gonna wear it. And for the tortoise shell, who can wear this? Nobody can equip it, really. So, who can wear the leather dress is the question. Because if I can put this on somebody else, I would prefer to do so. Aha, see? For a -1 defense, I can put it on somebody else. Like, maybe this one benefits 7 points, 4 points, and this one benefits, like, 7 points. So it's either going to go to Rui, or it's going to go to my cleric. I'm going to give it to my cleric, because they usually are the ones to die very easily, and I don't like that. So we're definitely going to make sure we protect her. And as for this, it's going to go back into our inventory. And we have a boomerang. We have Wayfarer clothes we can get rid of. Let's put that back. Alrighty, we are all set to go. Yeah, I couldn't even see that door. I had to like take a guess of where it was, you know. Like I said, I like to feel my environment. I'm like a blind person playing a game. If you're after weapons or armor, you've come to the right place. Well, you know what the problem is? It's so god dang expensive. Look at that. Oh my god, it is like very, very expensive. I don't like the fact that everything is so pricey. That is very pricey. An amulet, what does this do? Defense? 5 points, 2 points, 5 points. Some of them benefit more. Yeah, the shell armor would be pretty beneficial as well. You know what we can do? We can sell stuff. That's what we need to do. We need to sell things. Like, we don't need the cypress stick. But then again, I want to hold on to it because I'm pretty sure if I remember, somebody asks for something really old in this game. It was like a really old weapon or something like that. And it's like, you want to keep that item on you. I don't know, it's like some kind of mission or something like that. Well, don't need this one. We don't need the Wayfarer clothes, so we're gonna get rid of all that. I have monies. Perfect. I like having monies in a video game. That's why I like cheat codes. Oh my god. I don't want this book if I remember. Or otherwise, I think it was a bad thing to read this book. Confuses a single enemy. Well, you know what? I don't really use those things, so let's get rid of it. Lures monsters. Really? Well, I'm gonna get rid of it. And the unsealant is allies who have had their spells sealed away can cast freely. That's actually pretty good. But aside from that, all this other junk, it's no good. It's all junk. And then as for the boomerang, I could probably sell it if I wanted to. I don't really have a whole lot of money to spare, so there's definitely no way in heck I want to end up spending that much. But the shield, I could probably spare a little bit for the shield. Honestly, my Ciri and Rui could probably benefit from this a lot. So we're going to put it on Ciri. And then we're definitely going to buy one for Rui. We want to make sure everybody's going to stay alive pretty well. And then we can sell those pieces of junk. Because we don't need it no more. Yeah, sell it for a little bit of a discount. I like discounts. Discounts are good. Speaking of discounts, one of these days when I have a bigger following, I definitely need to redeem that, like, thing that they keep on trying to tell me to do on Twitch where everybody can get like 50% off their gifted subscriptions or something like that. I've just never found a reason to ever put it out because it's not like I have a big enough crowd to really worry about that kind of stuff, you know? But one of these days, if somebody asks for it, I'll redeem it or something like that. I don't know if I still have access to it though. An unassuming necklace that helps prevent its wearer from succumbing to poison. That's actually not a bad idea. Except I like this thing about preventing sleep. Sleep would definitely benefit us. Let me see. Iron apron, that is not for us. This one is not for us. And a divine dagger. Not that beneficial. Poison, honestly, I wouldn't mind having at least one of these. It would probably benefit us to at least have one. Just to have it. I might even put it on like one of my characters or something, like maybe my main character. Yes. And I'll put it on the subsection. Alright. We are done. No more shopping. I am broke. Shopping is very expensive. So what's going on all down here? Is this the monster dungeon? Aha. So, do you like gambling? Because I love gambling in a video game, not so much in real life because I never fucking win. But the point is that monster arenas, we can actually gamble. Yeah, that's right, we can gamble. And you know what's better about gambling in a video game? If you ever lose all your money, you could just restart the freaking save and then just try again. Yeah, that's right. I might do a couple of arenas, not a whole lot. Honestly, I was never really into doing the arena, even in the original game, because it's very unpredictable. Let me see. What is this? Since you're here, why don't you go ahead and check on the little critters? What are we checking on exactly? Something. What you got here? We all subscribe to the notion of a friendly competition. Okay. It's worth noting that your monsters, it's your monsters that do battle, not yourself. Well, really? I didn't know that. Oh, so they implemented something completely brand new in the game, because this was a Dragon Quest VIII thing. Oh, wow. What would you like to know? Rescuing monsters that run away, taking part in tournaments. How do we rescue monsters again? Because I forgot. Monty told me that he has high hopes for you. I'm sure that you won't have much trouble getting the monsters on side. You have to get as close as you like to friendly creatures that won't budge an inch. They'll love making new acquaintances, so be sure to rescue any you bump into your travels. How to find monsters. Certain monsters come out at specific times of the day. Not all of them are morning monsters, some are active at night, and if you don't fancy waiting around, go to the inn. Alright? But that doesn't explain, like, what the hell I'm supposed to do. Wait, so we can't gamble? I have a problem with this. I have a very big problem with the fact we cannot gamble. I wanted to bet on the fighting. That's what we did in the original game. I do have to fight using monsters that I have. Well, that sucks. And you can win money doing it. Oh, wow. Well, unfortunately, my monster is pathetically weak, so we're not going to be able to do that. So I guess no gambling for us. Oh, I got a defense seed. Very nice. Oh, damn it, no gambling for us? Well, that sucks. Okay. So, now... Romaria is actually a little smaller than I remember. It used to be what felt like bigger, but maybe it's because it was the Game Boy Color game or something. Now it just feels smaller. I'm okay with that. I don't need to explore like a big old town. Hey, I got a mini medal. Mini medal, very good. And I got a turban. Who in the world is going to wear a turban today? Is anybody in my team going to wear a turban? Aha, somebody wears a turban. Alright, the mage. I thought it was only for, like, the jesters. Got anything over here? Got some money. Very nice. I wish I could go look in a pot in the middle of someone's garden and find 113 gold. It's probably worth a lot more than $113, that's for sure, if it's made out of gold. Hey, look. A Bow Wow Wow. You very small dog. You go Bow Wow. No, that is a very realistic looking statue. Oh my gosh. That is very, very realistic looking. What's going on here? A copy of Prim Primer. What on earth does this do, exactly? Prim Primer. That teaches you to be an aristocrat of the highest caliber. Best read out loud. Why would I want to turn any of my guys into an aristocrat? I would never want to be an aristocrat. Is there any more things I can interact with? No? This is really beautiful. This game is like really, really pretty. Very pretty. I love it. Oh wow, they really did an amazing job at like just how beautifully crafted it is. Even though the characters are not like super detailed, just the environment is amazing. Alright, so we have a magic door inside of there. And we do have to find the magic key for it. And I don't remember how far in the storyline it is before we get the magic key, but it is kind of far. If I remember. It might even actually be at the end of chapter 2, if I'm not mistaken. I see nothing. Wait, what? A mini medal. Hey, awesome. I wonder how many mini medals there are. 26 gold. I've got a chimera wing again. I could use as many of those as possible. I will never complain about finding those. You can run out of those kind of fast. Especially if you're not careful. Let's go up to the throne room. Let's go see who His Majesty is.
Well met, traveler. Tell me, what brings you to Ferris to Roma?
Yeah, Ferris to Roma? Increase the volume a little bit.
I see. You must be the hero of Aliahan. Your king sent word that you were on a mission of great importance. Ah, it is an honor to at last meet the scion of Ortega in the flesh. Your reputation precedes you.
No pressure.
Now, there is something I must ask of you.
Didn't I just say no pressure?
That despicable brigand Robin Hood has stolen from us our most sacred and regal crown. Were you able to return it to us, you would prove yourself a true hero. Believe me, you will not get a better chance to show just what a descendant of the great Ortega can do.
Oh my god. He will not let it go that my father was a great hero. Not all children need to follow in their parents' footsteps.
Go forth, and may luck travel with you.
And may my foot find it to your sack. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, does the king have any valuables lying around? My courtiers tell me that Aliahan is a place of great beauty. Tell me, is there beauty in the hearts of its people too? Spero di sì. I hope it is so. Ooh, we got a seed of strength. I like those seeds. As many of them as I can possibly find. 14 gold. This guy is broke for being a kingdom. For being in the kingdom, I'm sure not finding a whole lot of good stuff. A phial of unsealant. Oh. Well, goodbye, my king. No, you ain't my king. You ain't my king. I should be the queen. And you should be stripped of your power. I shall become the new majesty. If I am the great hero of Ortega, well, I deserve to be in a position of power. Isn't that right? Not because of your blood, but because of what I do for the world. Round and round. Would I lie to you? Okay, so this sounds like a deceitful kind of like personality. And then a leather cape. Ooh, we got a leather cape. That is a new type of, what happened to my leather cape? That one right there. Ooh, 19 defense. I can give it to you. Alright. Okay, so we've got everything from here. Now I gotta go check the floor on the other side. Yeah, because there's one more tower. Why do you need so many stairs to get up to the second floor? Do you know how tiring it would be walking up and down to your bedroom like that? What if you're like too tired, too drunk? Seat of agility, very nice. Yeah, like what if you're too drunk to be able to do it? Or what if you're like too sore or tired and you gotta walk up all these crazy steps? It's like 100 stair steps right here. That'd be terrible. That is a door for final key. Leave it out, will ya? Ow. How many times do I have to tell ya? I don't know no Robin Hood, and I never even heard of the bloke. Eh? Who the heck are you? I thought you was an Anouver. Wait, I thought you was another. I think he's trying to say another. I thought you was another one of them gods to come give me a grillin'. If they got it bad for me, who knows what they'll do to old Robin if they catch him. Where is he? Up in Skyfell Tower. Okay, well, let's go get this guy. So much for him spending life in prison for someone else's crime, which is sad. Some people have actually had that happen to them where they're blamed for the crime that they did not commit. And the compensation is 50,000 a year. That's nothing. A year spent in prison, and not to mention a damaged reputation for what? A false. Ooh, that's very pretty. But as I was saying, a very false, imprisonment. I thought there was something to interact with. I could have swore I saw the word interact. No, it's the word speak. It's just the old man. We don't care about him. Let's get out of here. We don't care about the old man. And you know what we should do? We should save. Because we're about to go out into the real world. And when you die in a game like this, well, unfortunate to say, you'll start back at the save that you last saved at. And that is a really terrible thing, is to backtrack in this game. Oh my god. You do not want to backtrack in a game like this. So it's very important that we save as much as possible to protect ourselves. Look how pretty this is. Very beautiful. And there ain't nothing here. Oh, what's going on here?
At last we have tracked down those bandits.
Banditi.
First, we will make our way north to the village of Cori before heading to the old tower. Now march, Cavalieri!
No. What do you... scusi.
Would you happen to have come from Aliahan?
It's so weird to hear them say Aliahan. I used to call it Alahan.
Then it is as I thought. We recently received a letter from the king of your nation. He mentioned sending a warrior off on a great quest. You are exactly as he described. I had hoped for some help tracking down our king's crown. You see, it was recently stolen.
Why don't you just make another crown? He owns a goddamn kingdom. I'm pretty sure making a crown is not going to be such an expensive thing for him.
As a result, the outpost that leads to Tortoga is closed until further notice. Mi dispiace for the trouble. I am truly sorry. I know this will not help your journey. However, the outpost will be open soon enough. We believe we have found the hideout of the thieves. The crown will be returned in due course. Viva il re!
Okay.
Sounds like those ruffians are in the tower to the northwest. The one that's just over the mountains.
See, I saw it once when I made the journey to the western coast. It is quite a trek, let me tell you.
Alright, well, one thing I need to do, because I just remembered this when I last reviewed the last video, There was something I wanted to mess with. Yeah, music. Just by a notch. Just one notch. One notch is good. That's it. That way it doesn't sound so overwhelming. Alrighty, well, nothing here. Yeah, nothing to pick up or anything. My nose is itchy. Hey, look. A phial of holy water for warding off weak enemies. Okay, so we are going to be going to the northwest. I actually think the Pachisi is over there. The Pachisi is kind of like a board game. And this right here is the desert, the pyramid. We're going to be going there eventually. And that area is going to really suck. I'm going to tell you that the mummies are pretty annoying to deal with there. Oh. Hey, our first fight with different creatures. Whoosh. Uh-oh. Oh, very nice. Got 2 antidotes and 3 moon words. Very nice. Secret spots. The world map is full of secret areas just waiting for someone to discover them. These spots often look a little bit different to their surroundings, so keep an eye out for them. Stumble upon such a spot and you might find a stash of items or gold. If you're lucky, you'll find something altogether more special than either of those. What could be more special than gold and items? Well, it's not too often I have guests. I suppose you must be some sort of explorer, eh? Allow me to share some wisdom in honor of this chance encounter. As long as you stay here, monsters will not attack you. What is more, there are places more like this in one of our realm. And be sure to take your time to explore unusual spots. Alright? No. That's not what I want. Okay. A moon ring. Oh, very nice. What is it? A moon ring. This one here is all about luck. And it prevents succumbing to paralysis. Ooh, very nice. I would really enjoy wearing something like that. Well, I have the full moon ring. Yeah, it's better than wearing poison. But at the same time, the rabbit tail is also for luck. But I need defense. Yeah. We only need luck if we're dealing with the Pachisi. You're looking for more spots like this one? Well, I've been to a few, but it's a while ago, so my directions are... I'm not so sure about my directions. I remember there was one to the north by a massive tree to the mountain, another down one side of the mountain too. Pretty sure I saw one near a snowy spot. Oh, and there's one by a river to the east. Cool. Alright. Got some strong medicine. Very nice. Doesn't look like there's any more items. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, nothing. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's it. I don't think there's anything else. I think I got it all. Alright, well, let's go to the north. Yeah, we'll go over to the east side later. I'm looking for any kind of items that could benefit us in our time of need. Let me see. Fizz, poof, tack, whoosh. Each member. Oh, very nice. Sarah, level 9. She did gain some wisdom. Alright, cool. Evac, very good. We need that spell. Romarian Outpost, so this is not the Pachisi. Hold it right there. That way lies to Il Regno di Portoga, the Kingdom of Portoga. If you want to go through, you must find Chiave Magica Scusi, the magic key. It used to be that anyone could come and go as they pleased, but with the great number of monsters lately, we've been forced to restrict who can pass through. Alright. Well, we will do our best to go find that magic key. Not for you guys, but simply for my needs. You know why? Because the key is going to help us a lot with getting hidden items like the mini medals as an example. I've seen my fair share of towns, but I've never known monsters to appear within them until now. Doesn't matter if it's day or night, nowhere's safe. What's the world coming to? Well, that sounds like you need a hero. We should call for Snow from Final Fantasy XIII. He likes to be a hero. Isn't that right, Snow? Even though you did a poor-ass job at it. Ooh. Okay, attack, and whoosh. Ow. Well... Wait, where am I? Oh, we gotta go all the way around. Like, all the way around. Let's do whoosh on them. Okay, so I am immune to poison. So it actually is a form of immunity. It's not, like a resistance. Interesting. A seed of luck and strong medicine. Oh my goodness. We're gonna definitely want to use the strong medicine on our characters. Let's give you 2. And then we'll just wait until we have about a couple more to spare. Maybe, you know what, actually, let's give it to Sarah. Alright. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I never use the seeds. It's actually because I don't know what to do with them, really. Sometimes I feel like I like to hold on to it until I know for sure what I'm going to do with it. I know for sure luck needs to go to my main character all the time, because it actually affects Pachisi, which is what we want to do. If they haven't removed Pachisi in the game, of course. Since this is for wisdom, we're just going to use it on Sarah. And then for agility, let's give it to the one who's slowest, probably me. And then for anything else, let's see. Strength, I'll probably give that to maybe me. And then for defense, let's go with me. Very nice. Alright, there. You guys happy about the seeds now? You guys are like, when are you gonna use the seeds? You never use them. What's the point of having something if you're never gonna use it? You're like one of those people that stick things in the closet. Like one of those children who want to buy a very expensive toy and next thing you know it's stuck in a corner the next day and never seen ever again. I just realized I don't really have many herbs to spare. At all. In fact, I am all out of herbs. Holy crud. Well, it's okay, there's a town up ahead anyway. Is this one of those hidden spots? It is. Look how beautiful this game is. Hey, this must be one of those, like, monsters that we can pick up. Ciri calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty Monster Menagerie. The monster gleefully hurries off to go and greet Monty. Alright, we got Gobblebert. This is definitely something we only ever see in Dragon Quest VIII, and it looks like they've adopted this in the remake now for Dragon Quest III. Yeah, before we didn't actually have these things. We would get something called mini medals. I mean monster medals. And you can go for bronze, silver, gold. It was just a collectible. It's nothing important. You don't get nothing out of it. And aside from that, that was really just for beating up monsters. Eventually you would get up from bronze, silver, gold. And then there was like the monster arena, which you would used to be able to gamble on, but I guess they took that out of this game. Now we actually fight in the arena ourselves. That whoosh is not really doing too well anymore, is it? Maybe it's just because we're not using fire against those guys. Definitely need to get a stronger spell when I can. Alright, we got another town. Very nice. Koriv. This is actually one of the guide. So for chapter 2, there are 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 things to do. And we're at number 2 out of 10 for chapter 2. But one of them doesn't really count because it calls it as a world exploration, and that's something we always do, so there's really 9 things to do in chapter 2. And we're at the second one right now. That is a very expensive item. These items are insanely expensive. Oh, baby. This is very good defense. 5 points for a couple characters. Only $200. $200, huh? We'll buy it. Let's give it to this one. Okay, is there anybody else who needs it? Sarah... I don't remember if Sarah had 2 accessories or 1. She has Garter and Rousing, so everybody has 2 accessories then. And you're the only one who doesn't have a hat, surprisingly. Okay, well, at least we managed to get everybody their accessories. Let's go check around and see what kind of things we can find. There's never really any point in talking to anybody. I don't think any of the NPCs most of the time ever have anything important to tell you, or anything that could benefit you, so that's why I don't really talk to any of them. We can visit people's graves. Oh. Hey, we found a mini medal. Very nice. I wonder how many of these things I've found so far. Probably not a whole lot. We need 110 just to get all the rewards. It's very expensive. Babushka scolded me when I loitered near village graves. I mean, no offense, but I just search for treasure that might be nearby. Well, so do I. What do they need a mini medal for? I need the mini medal. I shall save as my confession. My confession is I am a grave robber. In this game. Not in real life. I know some of you are probably like, oh, you're a grave robber in real life. No, not to me. Is there anything on the left side? No, I already checked it. Very nice. No items so far. Aha. A phial of magic water. We always want to carry those as a last resort in case we ever need to restore ourselves. But I never like to use them unless I absolutely have no choice. It's very good to save those very special, expensive items. Okay. Yeah, nothing to say. Yeah, nothing to say. Yeah, that's why I don't talk to the NPCs most of the time in games. I never have anything to say. Not unless I'm like role-playing and trying to treat it like real life or something like that. Is there any items? Anything? I got a pair of boxers. How the hell is that supposed to benefit me? 10. Ain't nobody can wear it, I may as well sell it. If you can't wear it, you may as well sell it. Am I not right? Can I take... Oh... We want to wait until nighttime. You know why? Because we can take his stuff. Yes, we can. We're gonna go to the inn and wait until nighttime and we're gonna take his things. Because we are a grave robber. I summon Gravedigger to bring Gravedigger back from the grave. And by summoning him, it allows me to summon Gravedigger. Which allows me to pick out your Gravedigger from your graveyard. Sound like Magic the Gathering to you? A bunch of bullshit for nothing. Did you ever see what those MTG guys look like? They're all fat and long hair. I don't have anything against people like that, but if you're going to be an MTG player, at least don't look like the World of Warcraft guy from South Park. I shall be staying rest a while until nighttime, because I have things I want to see and do. I want to steal whatever this guy had inside of his place. I like this very calm music. It's very, very sweet. Except I want to increase the volume by a little bit. You found a babe? Oh my gosh. Where? I don't see the babe. Poison needle. Ooh, very nice. And we got a rousing ring. Very good. If you spot the babe, point it out. Oh yeah, this thing right here, you really want to save this needle for specifically when you're fighting metal slime. That is the best time to use it. But aside from that, yeah, otherwise we don't really need it. Sometimes you get like really lucky. Dragon Babe at Teddy's right now. Me? I don't see a Dragon Babe anywhere. And at Teddy's? Where? I'm just kidding. But yeah. Thank you for the compliment. It is a pleasure to meet you. Okay, so these enemies are like really strong. They do not really go down very easily. We want to use sap on them, usually. Or magic. Yeah, sap will like lower their defense, and it's very important that we do that because those guys can really be a problem sometimes. Hey, we got some clothes, a feathered cap, and I wonder what I can use the feathered cap on. Where would I put it? I can use it on my character, or we can put it on someone else. Let's give it to our cleric. Cleric needs to be strong. Cannot risk having cleric be weak. And then we'll give this over to you, because you don't even have a hat. There we go. Let me see. Well, there's a corner over there, and there's a corner over here. Guess we'll go check the corner over there later. And then we'll go check the corner over here first. This guy's really easy. You can just whoop his butt. Yeah, the shade, you don't even need to worry about him. He's a pathetic one. The red shade is the one you gotta worry about, though. So this here is the faerie village, known as Norvik. Basically, everyone's asleep, and you will not be able to wake them up until you find a certain item in the game. So just remember that you do have to come back here once you find the item that allows you to wake people up. It is part of the main storyline. Of course, in the Game Boy Color version, they did not explain these things to you. I explain it to you. I explain everything to people. Isn't that right, people? I explain everything to you guys all the time as much as possible. The saddest story ever told. Ciri puts the copy of the saddest... Okay, well, I probably don't want to read that book, because it'll probably make my characters turn into a sad personality. Oh, I am having no idea who you might be, but you must return to the Dreamstone for us to the fairies, yes? If you are not finding and returning it, all the people that you see here will be cursed to sleep forever. The fairy dwell in a small village hidden in the woods by a cave that is west of here. Please help us. Okay, well, now we found out what happened, and we need something called like a dream something. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go look for whatever that dream thingy is. Everybody's sleeping. Means that I can probably go inside their homes and take things that don't belong to me, and, well, they would never know. They're asleep. See? Told you. They're asleep. It's not like they need it. What if they never wake up? I wonder... So if they never wake up, does that mean that after days, they basically kind of like just build up residue and, you know, body odor and, you know, end up stinking themselves to death because they never get to wake up to shower or anything like that? That kind of sucks. But then again, it's a magical fairy game, so perhaps they don't have to shower. And they don't have to worry about things like body odor and stuff like that. Oils and grease. Remember, I'm a scientist, so I always think about stuff like that. The reality of stuff. Hey, we got a coagulant, very nice. Okay, well, I think I got all the items in this area. I can't really see if there's anything else. So let's go inside. Let's go see what kind of things are hiding in here. I don't see anything special. Aha, we have some special things. Hey, look, there's a really beautiful woman right there. Just standing there by herself. And she's sleeping. 47. Very nice. How can you stand up sleeping? How is that even possible for your body to even do that? Oh, I got another mini medal. So how many mini medals have I actually found in the game? Because I have no clue. Let's find out. And no. So we have found a total of... Where is it? Usually they display... 11 mini medals collected. Nice. Very nice. So there's like 99 more that I need to find. That's insane. That's a lot of mini medals to be going after. What does it say about interacting? There's another pretty girl standing by herself, sleeping. What? So, Slippery Aristocrat, Slippery Devil, Tearaway Crybaby, Tearaway. How to be tearaway or your money back. So this sounds like a scammer. And then Slippery Devil sounds like a fast, kind of like a really fast type of personality. You know, that actually might benefit the warrior. I want to see what Slippery would be, because that actually might benefit us. So we're gonna go over to Dragon Quest 3 personality. So Dragon Quest 3 HD personalities. Okay, so for the personalities of Dragon Quest 3, Slippery Devil. So Slippery Devil is spoiled brat, socialite, Slippery Devil. Here we are. So it gains mostly it's mostly beneficial for agility. So it either goes strength, resilience, agility, stamina, wisdom, luck. Okay, so agility and stamina are the middle ones. So Slippery Devil means that we would have higher on strength, resilience, and agility. Okay, 110, 120%. So that means that it has higher resilience, higher agility, and higher wisdom. And right now, Rui has what kind of personality right now? She has Wimp. Well, we cannot be accepting that, so we definitely need to change her personality from Wimp to something more useful. And that is going to require us to have Slippery Devil. Rui suddenly realizes that the willingness within her is nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, so that means she has Slippery Devil, right? She is still a wimp. Why? Why are you still a wimp? Is it because of that ring? You know what? I think it's because of the ring. You remember this thing? It was cursed. That's right. It was a cursed frickin' item. But look at how much agility it gives to the character. But by having Wimp, unfortunately, it might be a mad detriment to our stats. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we really don't want to have this one, because it will really damage our physical stats, such as strength, resilience, and everything else. So we need to get rid of this ring off of her. It is highly unacceptable for us to have such a ring on our warrior, because it will affect her level ups, and we cannot have that. So let's go back to Alehan. I know some people are like, it's pronounced Alehan, but I like to say Alehan. Alrighty. Pray for salvation. We need, I think we need benediction for Rui. $270. Oh my god. That's horrible. That's expensive, people. That's expensive. I don't want it. I don't want to spend that much. Okay, well, you're no longer cursed, so... Slippery devil. Okay, good. Very good. But I lost the frickin' thingy-me-bobber. Oh, we could put it back on if we wanted to. If we wanted to. But why should we? When we can put on something else for agility later. We should sell that cower ring. You know what? Let's put on the necklace of immunity. And then let's go find if we can sell something later. Let's also go and find that well. We already finished 3 of the 9 areas of Chapter 2. See, I told you, it goes by quick. Alright, so I've brought you 11, and I get an edged boomerang. Very nice. Ooh, very, very, very nice. I like it. Bring your total to 12 and you can get a silver platter. Okay. Sounds like something that is not going to be beneficial to me except to sell it for money. Alright. Let's go and, let's actually stay at the inn. Because I need to buy some healing items. And I don't have enough for that. Yeah, I don't have enough healing items right now. So we'll stay overnight. It's only $8. Saves me a lot of money from spending at an inn. Alrighty, let's go and do some shopping. Shopping sounds good. I shall buy some medicinal herbs. We shall... 70. Ooh, I can buy 70. Very nice. Yes. And I shall put it in me pocket. And I shall sell things that I don't need. Like the cower ring, which is worth $75. And we will get rid of the... Actually, we'll hold on to that. And we'll get rid of the tortoise shell because we don't need it anymore. We have an edged boomerang rather than just regular boomerang, so we can sell this one. And, well, let's find out if I can sell something else. Crybaby. I don't really know if I feel okay with the Crybaby, because Crybaby, let's find out if it's good enough. Crybaby and Tearaway. So Tearaway gives you higher stats on strength, but really crappy on everything else. So Tearaway is really bad, so we want to get the hell away from this book. It's a negative 50% stat. And then Crybaby, let's find out about Crybaby. Crybaby, negative 20% stat. Get rid of it. And as for Aristocrat, Aristocrat is a negative 10%, so get rid of it. It's a piece of junk. Alright, very nice. And now we can get out of here, and we don't need anything else from here. We have plenty of healing items. That is good. And I can even move my special medicine over if I wanted to. We don't really have a lot of magic waters for some reason. I thought I had a lot more than that. Well, Whatever. We'll give this one to Rui. Very nice. We'll also give this one to Rui. Alright, very nice. Very fast. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's save. And then we'll continue our journey. Alright, you guys ready? Let's get on out of here. We need to go over to... let me see, where are we going? We need to move the edged boomerang to somebody else. Like maybe me? Me would be not such a bad idea. Because she has a thorn whip, and I would benefit more off of this. So yeah, I'm aware of this damn thing. And then we're going to use our Chimera Wing. As I told you, we definitely want to make sure we have a lot of these things. We want to go all the way up there. You can actually tell where I'm going. It shows you on the world map, actually. It's like, hey, you're going here. This is where you're going. Don't forget. Oh yeah, what happened to me? Me light. I need me light. We need to get out of here. I spy with my little eye. I can attack and attack. Oh, damn. That boomerang, super helpful. Alright, very nice. Rui got a lot of strength out of that one. Got another one of those hidden items. $374. And what else? Some kind of helmet? Hey, look at that. That's some pretty dang good helmet. 67 defense. Or I can give it to this one and you get +8. Ooh, I might give it to me. Hell yeah. And then for me, I can give my leather hat to someone else. I guess it's gonna go here. And chain sickle, we'll hold on to the chain sickle in case we ever need to put it on. As for the rabbit tail and all that stuff, we'll deal with that later. That's only for the Pachisi. We don't have Pachisi right now. Oh yeah. Is there any more of those items? Nope. Very nice. My character is slow though, because my agility is slower than everybody else. That's why it pays to have everybody in a... Uh-oh, somebody's poisoned. This is unacceptable. We need to use an antidote on Sarah and Emily. Hey, look. Very nice. There is one of those items, but I don't think we're able to get it because we have to use the ship or something. Yeah, eventually we'll get a ship in the game. I wish there was like a way to like move the camera a little bit higher, like overhead, because it would be a little bit more beneficial for us. This one will do whoosh to probably you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not good that we're hallucinating. Very nice. Dang, he's quite a resilient one, isn't he? $67, level 9. I get good stats actually. I'm pretty balanced all around. And I got Sizz. And my cleric got more MP. Very good. Cockadoodle, that's to wake up your allies. Zen, I don't recognize. What is Zen? I have no idea what Zen is. Zen. I have no idea what it does. Whatever. We'll find out. Hey look, it's one of those hidden areas. Hey, we found Faerie Village. Oh, so this is Faerie Village. So it wasn't the other one, it was this one. This is Faerie Village. It's a very pretty area. You know, I see monsters in the village from time to time. Usually I chase them off, but there is one that refused to budge one evening recently. Awful strange stuff. Come to think of it, I just finished getting dinner ready, so maybe it was drawn by the scent of my cooking. That could be possible. I like cooking. Cooking is good. I'm actually a master at cooking. I designed all of my own dishes, and as I told you guys, I was inspired to cook ever since I watched the movie Ratatouille. And I am that good at cooking. Oh yeah. Maybe one of these days I might do a cooking stream or something and I'll show you guys what I make. Huh? How does that sound? You guys would probably appreciate that. Everybody likes to make a meal. And we can actually cook at the same time together, making the same dish. And I would show you how to do it properly, and then you can eat it with me. Halfway across the world. You would have to buy, of course, the ingredients yourself.
What are you doing in our village? It's supposed to be fairies only.
Well, excuse me, but I look to happen to be a fairy myself. Yeah, you see my wings flapping?
What? Norvik? Oh, that whole thing. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. My stupid daughter Aniseed fell in love with a human boy. She took one of our special fairy treasures, the Dreamstone, and ran off with him and never came back.
So that's where the Dreamstone is. We need that to wake up the other village.
He must have tricked her somehow. It's the only explanation. Stupid humans. He probably stole the Dreamstone off her, and now she's too ashamed to come home. Poor thing. Ugh, just looking at humans makes me feel sick. Just go away, will you?
Hey, not all of us are the same, you know. I mean, look at me. I've got butt cheeks on this character right here. Look at that big old butt cheeks on the warrior. You guys probably don't even have butt cheeks now, do ya?
My stupid daughter. She took one of ours. He probably. Ugh.
Okay, well, I was gonna search her room, but she wants me to leave. Fair enough. She is the queen. She could easily probably kick our butt. We got a seed of magic. Very nice. I like that. Let's see. If I'm gonna use the seed of magic, who needs magic most? Probably Emily, actually. No, Sarah. Sarah for sure. You know why? Because Sarah is the one that casts the most spells. And Emily, well, she's just a healer, and I don't really use her healing all that often, unless I absolutely need to. I am not allowed to sell things to horrible humans. Go away. Oh, really? I'm horrible? How dare you speak so ill towards me, you elf, you pointy-eared heathen. We dwarves are a proud race. Oh look, I got a mini medal. A mini medal. Didn't they say if I had 12 I would get something special like a silver platter or something like that? Well, why go back for a silver platter unless it was worth something? I don't know what it's worth, but it's obviously worth something. Speaking of worth, you know, these guys were just talking about, oh, that filthy human probably stole the Dreamstone. Goddamn humans. Can't stand looking at them. An underground lake. Okay, so this is like area 4 out of 9 in chapter 2. Or is this area 5? I don't remember. It's either area 4 or 5. Oh look, it's a bunch of mushrooms. Mushrooms are about to get whooped to death.
Just a moment.
Emily, swoosh. God, they hit so hard. Oh my goodness. They're so powerful. You know why? Because we're not supposed to be here this early, are we? I bet you anything this is like an area that we're supposed to do when we're a little stronger. Good thing I work on them to get stronger. Hey, look, a treasure chest. $239. I will definitely take that. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. It's really only when they hit... Well, actually, they all hit pretty hard, honestly. Yeah, they all hit kind of hard. So what am I talking about? But I hit it pretty hard too, actually. So it's not that bad. What do we get? Sarah went up in wisdom. And some... Oh, wow. She got like 13 MP out of that one. Very nice. That's actually really good. So you remember when I told you we should buy an arseload of those healing items? Well, now you're starting to see why, right? Yeah, that's exactly why. Protect ourselves. Somewhere in this cave is a spring blessed by Most Holy with the power to restore physical and mental well-being. But why would she hide such a miraculous gift in so dismal a place like as this? Oh, well, I have no idea. I'm not the person who is in control of this cave. Oh my goodness. These enemies concern me. Why do you hit so hard? Oh my gosh. You did not just use a strong medicine just now, did you? I hope that that was not a strong medicine that you just wasted. These enemies are going to get me killed. Oh my gosh, they hit so hard. They really, really hit hard. Like, the experience is worth it. Probably. But dang it, I'm like risking myself dying coming here. Like, really risking it. Uh-oh. So what is this Zen spell? Oh, sometimes there's... Okay, so we can revive people. Good. That's why it pays to have a cleric. Please don't kill one of my characters. Please don't kill one of my characters. Holy crap. This could have been really ugly very quickly. Remember how I told you I go through RPG games barely by a thread of hair? Because apparently I do not sit there and grind. I usually just find the opportunity to grind once it gets like late game on that one specific enemy that can pretty much make it so that you don't have to spend 10-15 hours grinding for something. You can actually just beat up that enemy for a handful of times and get as much experience as what it would have been spending 15 hours doing that stuff. And that is why I play games like this. By a thread of a hair. RPGs, I mean. Ah, no, she's dead. Wait. Don't do it. We must defend. And we must cast Zin on Sarah. God dang it, she missed out on an EXP. Okay, well, time to cast Zin. Cost 5 MP. And she's back. Alright, well, let's heal. Actually, let's not use spells. Let's kind of conserve that. Let's put that on this. Yeah, playing games like this by a thread of hair can really speed up the process of how many hours you put into an RPG game. While other people put hundreds of hours to go through a game, I can put a measly like third of that time, maybe a fifth of that time by doing it like this. That's why I go through games so quickly. It's all about time management and extra careful strategy. Hell yeah, we winning. Oh, very nice. Cloak of Evasion. We definitely need that. That is going to be very helpful for one of our mages. Either you or you, whichever one it's going to be. 85 defense, or 67, or 72. Let's give it to you, because you're hurting the most. I cannot keep on risking you dying on me all the damn time, damn you. And what about this wizard staff? What's going on here? I'm going to give it to you, but I'm not going to use it. You know why? Because if I use it in battle, it actually is an infinite spell of fire. And it's very helpful. But we should probably use it on a different character. So let's get this item, and let's give it to, like, somebody who needs spells. Like maybe Rui? You know, because Rui doesn't ever cast spells, so... Go. And he goes off to meet... Okay, so we got another monster rescued. His name is Anthony. Interesting. Anthony. Gobblebert is over the moon, and now they've got more ant gobbler pals, and so he goes up in a lot of stats, actually. Wow, the power of friendship makes Gobblebert mightier than ever. Interesting. So if we came from... Okay, so we came from the bottom right, and we ended up here, so let's go this way. Oh my gosh, look at all these frickin' enemies. This is a problem. Oh shit. They cast Kasap on me. That's not good. I could die right now. Don't kill me, please. Don't do it. Whatever you do. Let's cast it on you, and for you, let's go with a heal on Ciri. Oh no. Okay, we're going to attack you, but we're going to Zin Sarah. Never mind. That's the second battle that Sarah's missed out on. Damn it. That's 184 experience, for God's sake. That just went out the window for Sarah. Oh my god. Damn it, Sarah. I'm trying to make you stronger, more defensively, and you are giving me problems, girl. Okay, so that must be the Spring of Healing right here. I like it when they're all of the same type because it makes it easier to really put the hurt on them. Uh-oh. Hey, very nice. I got another level up. And I got a lot more MP that time, and definitely more strength, that's for sure. Alright, full heal. I could pretty much abuse the crap out of this spot if I wanted to grind. But why do that? When I can just battle my way through. And if I need to exit out of here, all I need to do is cast evac, which I actually happen to have that spell, and it automatically just gets me out of here. I don't think it cost me anything either. And I also have like those items that help me to escape anyway. It's a CiriTheSpecter. Okay, what does this exactly do? The CiriTheSpecter. Prevents wearer from having their spells sealed. Well, we absolutely need to make sure that the most important one who has this is probably going to be you. And I'm going to equip it right now. So, Restless Heart is what exactly? What does this do? So this one here is wishes to be a plugger and won't give up when the tough get going. Okay, so we don't want this one on her because I don't need a personality change on her. And then for this one here, what else is she carrying? Okay, Vamp Flourish. Okay, all right, we are good. Now we cannot make sure that we have any personality changes on any of these characters, because we need to make sure that they have the proper personality